Former friends, now foes when it comes to the gubernatorial race. Good evening, I'm Pamela Young. Two former governors are throwing their support behind the incumbent's opponent in the Democratic primary. KITV4's Brenton Awa has our top story. Brenton?
Pam, harsh words being thrown around today from former Governor Ben Cayetano aimed at his longtime colleague, and Cayetano's not even in the Democratic primary race. It's David Ige against the incumbent Neil Abercrombie.
I think he's lost some of the things he stood for. He no longer stands for it.
That's former Governor Ben Cayetano talking about his longtime friend, political partner, and current governor Neil Abercrombie. Cayetano says he's voted for his colleague in every election. He and his wife contributed $12,000 to Abercrombie's first campaign for governor 4 years ago. But that won't happen this time because he believes his friend has changed.
Neil used to be the champion of the little guys in Kaka'ako. Worry about the average working person. Now he does a lot of favors for the people who want to develop the area.
Instead, Cayetano has come out early in this Democratic primary in support of State Senator David Ige, who represents Pearl City, Waimalu, and Aiea. Relatively unknown in statewide races, Ige believes voters want change.
They do believe that government is broken. You know, it's not listening, it's not taking action on their behalf. Now, I am committed to listening, to hearing all sides, being respectful, and then most importantly, finding common ground so we can move the state forward.
Former Governor George Ariyoshi is also on his side, saying if Ige isn't elected, he'd worry about what's ahead for the state.
I believe, in my opinion, he will be the best for Hawaii's future.
Political analyst Neil Milner believes the early support is significant.
If you waited later on, they wouldn't have the same kind of effect. They want to have Abercrombie out of there.
Milner says the key is whether Ige can turn this old school support into votes.
How he's going to be able to fill the gap. That is, not just that Abercrombie sold out to the bigger interests, but what do I do? That's going to be a very crucial case, and I think that's an open question. He did pretty well in the polls, but pretty well isn't the same as winning.
A recent poll from Civil Beat shows Governor Abercrombie and Senator Ige in a dead heat, with 37% of those polled supporting each candidate. The remaining 26% is undecided. We reached out to the governor's staff, but they declined to comment today. Back to you.